Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Principal Zoltan Presley and Athletic Director Larry Shannon, the Florida High School Athletic Association and Venice High School welcome you to the Regional 2025 FHSAA Class 7A Softball Championship. This is a regional quarterfinal contest between the visiting Sarasota Sailors and the home Venice Lady Indians. Let's meet the teams. Leading off for the visiting Sailors, a junior, number one, center fielder, Gianna Williams. Batting second, number 21, a senior, playing in left field, Summer Spears. Batting third, playing third, number 22, a junior, Ashlyn Gingrich. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, but senior, number 7, Carly Ramsden. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 14, senior, Maddie Pint. Batting sixth, the junior, the designated player, number 15, Sheridan Swain. Batting seventh and catching tonight, the junior, number 19, Gia DiPastino. Batting eighth and playing first, a senior, number 5, Lydia Kasky. Batting ninth and pitching this evening, a senior, number 16, Tyler Sazinski. The flex player this evening, playing the second base position as a senior, number 13, Grace Calor. Substitutes for Sarasota include number 2, a senior, Noah senior, number 11, Jay Hendrickson, and a senior, number 18, Gemma Mulholland, coached by Heather Mushrush, assisted by Tara Gingrich and Mark Martuccio. And now for your Lady Indians. Leading off will be the senior left fielder, number 7, Ray Smith. Batting second, playing shortstop, another senior, number 13, KK Smith. Batting third, playing first, the junior do-it-all, number 22, Molly Sullivan. Batting fourth, the senior playing third, number 14, Riley Sullivan. Batting fifth, the freshman catching tonight, number 31, Addison Queen. Batting sixth and playing right field, the senior, number 16, Alex Amanto. Batting seventh, playing second, the senior, number 33, Kinsey Rutherford. Batting eighth, the designated player tonight, a junior, number 12, Gianna Vasquez. Batting ninth, the playing center fielder, a junior, number 10, Maya Purdy. Pitching tonight is the freshman, number 3, Jade Neptune. Substitutes include a senior, number 4, Emily King. Senior, number 20, Haley Conway. Sophomore, number 9, Juliana Vanchil. Sophomore, number 25, Kiara Evans. Junior, number 15, Madison Schilling. Freshman, number 2, Mayal Creamer. Junior, number 26, Olivia Wilkie. Junior, number 21, Serenity Robinette. Freshman, number 24, Zoe Kumik. And freshman, number 50, Leah Ranstadler. Coached by Steve Constantino and Dave Bubba. And all rise for playing the national anthem. Good luck to both teams. The umpires for tonight's game at first base have Ralph Ellingson. At third base, looks like we're going to have Michaela Carpenter, and at home plate is going to be Isaiah Carpenter.
And welcome to Venice High School for the regional quarterfinal matchup, 7A, FHA 7A classification. Venice Indians tonight hosting the Sarasota Sailors. I'm John Mastone here with my new sidekick, co-host, Emma Gallagher. Emma, thank you for being here tonight. We're going to have a little fun with this tonight. Both teams coming in with good records, 18-7 for the Sailors and 18-5 for the Indians. Indians on a 6-game winning streak. Coming into the playoffs and getting the opportunity to play some home games, which is always a big plus in the playoffs. And Emma, dealing with us during the football season, how we cherish and love the home field advantage, and tonight it'll be big for the Indians.
Oh yeah, definitely. It seems like it's going to be a real good game.
So both teams go introduce the lineups. I'll kind of catch up as they come to the plate. Pitching for the Indians tonight, freshman Jade Neptune. So we'll keep an eye on her. I think she's had a banner year so far, and we'll see how she can continue that. Leading off for the Sailors, number 7, Rihanna. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Gianna Williams. First pitch is a strike. Nice to get that first pitch in there for a strike. It makes the hitter be a little off balance when they have a one strike right away. Williams fakes a bunt. Ball 1.
Oh, nice.
Little pop fly to second base, just over the outstretched arms of Rutherford. Be a base hit for Williams. You being an athlete as well, Emma, when you're first starting, you got to kind of get yourself going a little bit.
I was going to say they're warming it up a little bit.
In the playoffs, like, a little bit of nerves probably out there, but once you get a couple of hitters in and a couple of innings, then you're going to be just fine.
You use it as fuel.
Runner's going. Throw it to the outside, and she come off the bag. She's safe. Williams on the steal gets to second base. Summer Spears, center fielder, is up right now. She's a senior. And that's aggressive play right there, stealing that base. So you put a lot of more pressure on the defense, and now you got a runner in scoring position. Ball's outside to Spears, 2-0. And Emily Pitcher being a freshman, there's a little bit more of a added little pressure on that.
Absolutely. And hitting for your senior.
Yeah. Ball just a little inside, 3-0. Probably think that she's going to take this one, see if she can manage the walk. There's a strike, 3-1. It's good to get that one strike in there because you hate throwing a four pitch walk. There's one right down the middle. Spears right over the top of it. 3-2 count. Williams on second base. Foul ball. Keeps it alive. Still 3-2. Ball is curving just outside the fence. Foul ball. Spears is staying alive. That's that, just keeping that, waiting for the one you want. Emma, you want to just get that chance to.
She's ready.
Waiting for the one that she can groove. Good hitters will do that. They'll foul the ones they don't like, and then they'll wait for the one that they'll jump all over the one they like. There's a little blooper. Fair ball. Williams rounds third and stops, and Spears gets the second.
There we go.
Give her a generous double on that one. Ashley Gingrich batting third for the Sailors. There's a strike there. That was a nice pitch by Neptune. Infield's playing a little in to prevent the run. Oh, there's a nice pitch. 0-2 on Gingrich. A little bit of an off-speed pitch, a little high. Kind of get her to chase one. 1-2 is the count.
As you said, she's just waiting for that right ball, that perfect.
She looks like she knows what she wants, and
that
something probably looks like a little lower. She's been not chasing the high ones. A little high there. 2-2. Three and two. She's kind of pitching around a little here. I don't know if she would want to give up the walk here.
Yeah.
But Scotty report might be that Gingrich is a good hitter. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
Fly ball deep left. It's out of here.
Oh.
Gingrich got one she could get a hold of and knocks it out over the left center field fence for a 3-run homer. And the Sailors take a quick 3-0 lead here in the first inning.
Very nice celebration down there.
Neptune's teammates are just kind of giving her a little pep talk. Get her to calm, maybe, not get too weird about it. Get yourself straight and keep on going. We'll pick up some runs here in the bottom of the inning when we get going. Batting fourth, Carly Ramsden, shortstop, and a senior for the Sailors. First pitch, foul ball. Watch, everybody's ducking. Nobody got hit. We're good. We don't need the athletic director Larry Shannon getting any calls about some concussions at the softball game.
If you catch it.
Yeah. That ball's high, 1-1. I don't know when I was a kid, and I think they still do it, but if you got a foul ball and you brought it back to the concession stand, you got like a cone or a candy bar or.
You don't say.
Yeah. Ball a little high and inside. Makes it 2-1. Yeah, listen, if you got enough foul balls, you didn't go to sleep that night.
Oh,
yeah. I got 7 foul balls. I can't sleep, Mom. Oh, foul ball. Back towards the baseball field. 2-2. his foul and near the almost got assistant athletic director Pat Ryan there. He wasn't paying attention. Neptune's got him she's got it just a little bit inside, and she's getting these girls to foul him off, and then they're waiting for the one out over the plate. See if she can get the out right here. That's a line drive to, just over the outstretched hand of the left fielder. And that's going to be a double for Ramsden. Sullivan out in left field, and she just couldn't get her glove up in time to make the play. So double and no out still, and Sarasota's got a hot bat going so far tonight. And the first two hits weren't very meaty, but the last two have been very, very well hit. Batting fifth is Maddie Pint, left fielder, senior for the Sailors. The first pitch is a strike. That's a good pitch right there. Outside, pitch to the corner. 0-2. Give her that one again a little further outside, and that'll be get a strikeout there. Line drive, center field, and she's safe coming back. So, well hit. But center fielder Addison Queen was there. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Meyer Purdy was there to make the play. One out. Now batting number 15, Sheridan Swain. She's the designated player, junior. First strike. First ball is a strike to Swain. Fly ball, left field, Sullivan underneath it, and she pulls it in for the second out. Ramsden holds at second. Now batting Gia DiPastino, junior catcher for the Sailors. Ball on the inside, but she swings at it and pulls it out foul down the third base line. 0-1. Again, out to Sullivan, and she'll pull it in for the third out. So after getting 3 runs and on 4 hits to start, Neptune settles down and gets the last 3 to fly out. So Indians come up here in the bottom of the first, down 3-0. Be right back after this.
With the latest official news of all Florida high school sports, including results of tournaments of the 2025 FHSAA softball championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports. Leading off for the Lady Indians, our left fielder, number 7, Ray Smith.
Who are at the bottom of the first? The Indians are up. Right now it's Ray Smith leading off for the Indians. For the Sailors, pitching number 16, Tyler Shazinski. First pitch is a little inside. 1-0. Right back in the middle. Shazinski handles it easily over to number 5, Lydia Caskey, for the first out. Hit it well, but right back at somebody that's going to kind of makes it hard to get that hit, right? Nice little one hopper right to the pitcher. Now, I was mentioned before about getting those sugary sweet treats for getting the foul balls. I got to ask you after this pitch right here, favorite ballpark food? Balls show it was inside.
Nachos.
Okay. See, now that's a very when I was a younger man, it was hot dogs. Hot dogs. Everything was a hot dog.
Still very popular.
Well, it's true. Ball a little low. That's 2-0 to Kaylin Smith, shortstop of the Indians. But food at baseball games, even at the high school level, has evolved. Now you can go get a 5-course meal. Pushed out to right field. That's a base hit for Smith. Nice bit of hitting, a little inside outer out to the right field. Grassy area, right over the second baseman's head. Now batting number 22, Molly Sullivan.
But oh yeah, you can go to a field and have a whole dinner nowadays.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's more about the food. The ball is a little high. Makes it 1-0. Smith faked a little steal opportunity right there. See if she does go at some point. That ball is outside as well. 3-0. We talked a little bit about it earlier, that getting started in these games, and you know it's a playoff game, takes a little bit of time to get your feet in the ground. Ball is slicing, and foul. She liked that pitch. She was going the other way with it, so she definitely liked it.
They're moving pretty quick.
When we used to go to games, when my kids would go to games, they loved the Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of head shaking yes on that. Ball's high, 3-1. Shazinski just a little high on her pitches right now, so again, a little chance to get her feet on the ground here, first inning. Sullivan hits one to deep center, mid-center. Caught there by the center fielder. That would be Spears for the second out of the bottom of the inning here. The 14, Riley Sullivan, up now for the Indians. Very high fly. A lot of players coming for it, and called off by Spears, the center fielder, for the third out. So base hit, but no harm on that. After one, Sailors 3, Indians 0. We're back here, top of the second. Lydia Caskey leading off for the Sailors. Caskey loops one down the left field line and dropped out on the just outside the, actually in the foul territory. I could get that out of my mouth there.
You got it.
So it's a strike, but not an out. So 0-1 for Caskey. Neptune, good pitch, slapped out towards our crackerjack cameraman over there. Almost got hit with the ball.
Must have a magnet over there for the balls.
That's it. 0-2. Ball is high, is popped up to the first baseman, Sullivan, for the first out of the inning. I did notice this there. If you see if I'm wrong, but it seemed like Neptune had a little bit quicker pace in between pitches. So maybe that's a little sign of confidence. Sometimes you get your tempo right, you're feeling it in a little bit. You're not kind of thinking about it as much. So that's maybe a good sign right there.
Form a routine too.
Yep.
Go quicker.
Pitcher Shasinski is in there. Takes the first pitch for a strike. That's a good pitch right there. Inside and outside. It's 0-2 to Shasinski. Oh, close. Maybe a little high. 1-2. There it is. Called strike 3. Neptune gets a strikeout. Again, a little bit more tempo going. You can see sort of getting a rhythm. So back to the top of the order for Gianna Williams. She started off all the run scoring for the Sailors after a base hit on her first at bat. Little bunt, see if they can make the play. Good throw. Ooh, ball's out to right field, and Williams is going for second. And she is in there.
Safe.
Yep, she was in there. Good hustle play. That's a tough play right there. You got everybody converging. She's got to make a good throw, and unfortunately, it falls a little wide. Yeah. Usually those leadoff hitters, they're the ones who are the catalyst to kind of stuff like that. They'll get everybody going. They're spark plugs, keeping everybody hot into the action. So give her a. That was a hit with an error, but I'll see what the official scorer says. First pitch, strike to Spears. She doubled the last time she was up. There's a nice pitch. Big swing from Spears. 0-2. Be nice right here to get this out and get no more runs for the Sailors after that 3-run start in the first.
Well, we'll see.
The slapper fouled on the third base line. Still 0-2.
Got really great players on both sides.
No, this time of the year. It's a lot of seniors on the team, and they know that this is sort of the culmination for some of their careers and the game they played since they were kids. So you'll see a lot of emotion in these games. Right back to Neptune, kind of bobbles it, and everybody's safe. Tough play right there. She was kind of going away from it when she tried to field it. Got her glove on it, slowed it down, but
unfortunately, right out of the glove.
So first and third, 2 outs. And that's Ashley Gingrich is coming up again. Last time she was up, she hit a 3-run homer over the left center field fence. Trying to get a double steal on that one. Oh, so the runner left early and it's an out. So they get out of that second inning with no harm. So after that, I guess base running error, still 3-0. Coming up here in the bottom of the second. Be right back.
Leading us off is the freshman catcher, number 31, Addison Queen.
Back here in the bottom of the second inning, leadoff hitter is Addison Queen, the catcher for the Indians. Shasinski's pitch is strike one. Queen with a nice swing, just a little bit out in front of it, down the left field line, foul. Makes it 0-2. When you're a hitter and you see the one you like and you just get out in front of it a little, but you just know, you wait, throw me that one again, I'll get it right. Ball was a little high and outside, trying to get Queen to chase on that one. Oh, if I just got a little big piece of that, stay alive. Still 1-2. Big swing, again, foul ball. Gets frustrating with the pitcher when they keep fouling him off. You know, you want to get that strikeout. Let's see if she stays patient.
Yes, the key is patience here.
Absolutely. 1-2. Little off speed low. Makes it 2-2.
And to reset every time.
Yes.
Not let the pass swing bother you.
Yep. There's a whole process that thing keeps happening. Ball's high, 3-2. Good at bat by Queen, getting to the full count. See if she gets something she likes. There's a walk. I wasn't quite sure. I heard some noise like I thought it was, they called it strike, but he called it a ball. So leadoff hitter is on. Up now is number 16, Alex Advancho, the right fielder. Coach Constantino's out there. He's going to have number 2 for the Indians. That's Mayo Kramer coming in to run for Queen.
She's a freshman?
The girl on first base is a freshman. So try to button down the first base line. A little on her hands, and she didn't get much on it for the first strike. I was going to say something. I just noticed it because I was watching Queen hit before. She didn't use any batting gloves, and you know, a lot of people have 2 batting gloves, and that's somebody off my own heart. I never use batting gloves, and to this day, even my golf game, I don't use any gloves. I don't like it. So, but I understand why they do. There's the pitch, and it's out, and a double play. That's a rough one right there. Trying to advance the runner, you're being aggressive, and just didn't get the bunt. The pitch was a little high, didn't get the bunt down, and quick double play.
Number 33, the second baseman, senior Kelly Rutherford.
Kinley Rutherford, the second baseman up for the Indians. Fouls one off. 0-1. That little play right there will give the pitcher a little confidence too, because you got out of a jam on a good pitch,
right,
and get a double play in there, and you kind of got yourself out of an early trouble spot.
You can't get too comfortable.
No. Ball is high and outside for 1-1. Now I'm looking at. See now, look, I see Rutherford with no gloves on. So I like that.
That's very interesting.
It's just how you get used to how it feels. For me, it always felt like I wasn't feeling the bat or even the golf club or whatever the right way.
Mm.
It is hard when you get hands get dirty and sweaty though. You got to make sure you're cleaning them off all the time. Fouled off again. Makes it 2-2. And she gets her swing in for the third strike and a third out here in the bottom of the second inning. With that, score is still Sailors 3, Indians 0. Be back here for the top half of the third inning right after this.
Turning back to the plate in the top of the third for Venice Sailors is going to be 22, the junior Gingrich.
So we're back here at the top of the third, and Gingrich is up. She was up after when the third out was called on the early leaving of first base.
Wow.
Nice hard swing out to right field and gathered up
Caught it
by the Indians, Alex Avancho for the first out. Gingrich has got a very nice swing.
And these are all good players.
Oh yeah. At this point when you're playing in high school, and you're a good player at that point. Up now is Ramsden, the shortstop. Good hit up to center field. The play is made there by Purdy. So those first 4 hitters the last time were the ones that did the damage, and they got out of that one to right now for right now. But Pint is up and see what she's got. Foul ball. Did she get it? She did. That ball stayed in long enough for the right fielder Ivancho to come over and get it. So
she ran for it.
1, 2, 3 inning for Purdy. I'm sorry, not Purdy, for Neptune, and that's a great inning for her. So they get her back on track. We'll take a quick break. Be back here for the bottom of the third right after this.
Bottom of the third, late inning is going to be the designated player, number 12, Tiana Vasquez.
Here in the bottom of the third, Tiana Vasquez leading off for the Indians. Ball is inside. 1-0 is the count. Waiting for a signal from the dugout. Swing and miss. 1-1. That was close. I thought that looked good to me, but looks like a little low. Make it 2-1. And inside, 3-1. I'd be barreling out when that ball came that close to my ankles.
Right.
She just stood right there and said, okay. There's a strike, 3-2. She does cry the plate a little bit, so getting a little closer in this one. Ooh, tough play right here. Ball spinning. Yep, she's safe. That ball, you see it come off the bat, how hard it was spinning? That's hard to see which way it's going to. It can go left, right, just stop dead.
You said she was crowding the plate. I was thinking maybe for good reason, and then she showed us.
She's right there, yep. So infield hit for Vasquez. Now up number 10, Maya Purdy. Around the bunt, ball is high. 1-0 is the count. So on a high pitch, it's hard to bunt it because you want it to go down, and it's hard to get it to go down when it's super high up in the zone. Good bunt, great bunt. Advances the runner to second base. So back to the top of the order for Ray Smith. She is 0 for 1 on the night. Ball is inside. Yeah, I heard somebody say it, but looks like there's more outside strikes than inside strikes tonight. So you're not getting the inside corner, you're getting to get the outside corner. See, that was a little outside, and he got that one. She got that one. So 1-1 is the count. And if different umpires are going to do different stuff, they have different the way things they look at it. So sometimes a little outside, a little inside, a little high, a little low. But as long as they're consistent, then you're happy with it. Nice hit right up the middle. See if they can get the run in. She's coming in. Play at the plate. No, she didn't. She stopped. They stopped her. Coach Constantino held her up, but good play there by Smith. She went to second on the throw home.
Absolutely.
So very smart play. Kaylin Smith up next. One out. And we got people on second and third. A little powwow at the mound. Probably more to set the defense properly, if anything. Where are you going to throw it? What are you going to do? That kind of stuff. So communication is key to that to get that right. Ball's a little high, 1-0. That's deep enough to score a run, I believe. She catches it. Both runners advance, so Indians are on the board with one run. That was Vasquez getting across the plate. Sullivan up next. Molly Sullivan, I should say. Just a little outside, which would be inside to the right-handed hitter. So that's why that's the wrong side to pitch into. 1-0 is the count. Nice hit, fair ball down the left field line. Run scores, and Sullivan stops at first with the RBI single to get the Indians to a 3-2 score.
We've got a good crowd out here tonight, too. A lot of supporters, friends and family.
Softball is a very, very well-attended game. When you come to the games in there, and all the years with the parents, they traveling together. These folks, when you get to the when you're a senior in high school, you've probably been with the people you're playing with and the families you've played with for about 12 years. So it's always a kind of a family affair at the softball games.
Well, that goes into the communication you were talking about earlier between the players.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another base hit. That was Riley Sullivan with a nice base hit up the middle. And there's a first and second, 2 outs. 31 Addison Queen, the catcher. And Coach Constantino looks like he's going to put another pinch runner out there, I believe. Yep, he sure is. And that is, let's get a number. That is Maddie Schilling. Maddie Schilling coming in the run.
Number 15, Madison Schilling.
See if Shasinski can kind of settle down here a little bit. Oh, that was a nice pitch. Swing and miss. Strike one for Queen. A little high. 1-1. Ball hit right to the third baseman. That was Gingrich for the third out. But a good bottom of the third inning for the Indians. 2 runs come across, making a score 3-2. Going into the top of the 4th inning. We'll be right back here at Venice High School right after this.
Junior number 15, Sheridan Swain.
Back here at the top of the 4th inning. Up for the Sailors, number 15, Sheridan Swain. First pitch is hit to the shortstop and bobbled a bit and overthrown and hits the first base coach in the back of the head. Seems like he's okay. A little annoyed, but he's okay.
They're keeping people on their toes, aren't they?
Especially down the Sarasota line over there. That was Smith who kind of bobbled that one in the backhand and tried to make the throw, but to no avail. Swain got on base. We're going to call that an error. So runner on first for Despistino, catcher. A bunt, another good bunt. Third baseman Sullivan over to the second baseman covering. That is Rutherford for the out, but advances the runner. Caskey, the first baseman, is up now. Again, it seems as though after that first inning that Neptune has got a good rhythm going right now. Throwing strikes over the plate, making them put the ball in play. That's a nice hit right there into the gap. Quickly getting over there on. Oh, and they're going to play it home. They're going to get her.
Wow.
Yeah, great play. Fantastic play by the center fielder Purdy on that one. Went in the hole, got it, gathered herself. Fantastic play.
Very little hesitation there.
No,
it was
was
all
right
connection and communication.
Hit the cutoff and right to home plate, and she was out by a good 10 steps.
It's nice.
So 1 out, make it 2 outs. And you replaced Destino with Caskey. First pitch foul. Quick timeout, and Coach Constantino's coming out to the mound. Something going on with the center fielder. Purdy looked like they were trying to help her with something.
A little conversation happening out there, yeah.
And then Coach Constantino saw something that was needed to be checked on, and he let it happen. So 1 strike to Shashinsky. Ball a little high, make it 1-1. It's a strike 2. You're going to get that strike on that side of the plate. So 1-2, 2 outs. Slow ground ball to shortstop. Throws over to first. Nice play for the out, for the 3rd out. So play at the plate, a little action there in the top of the 4th, but no run score by the Sailors. We're still 3-2 going in the bottom of the 4th. Back right after this.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches, but we do have walking tacos, so make sure to check in downstairs and get your walking tacos. Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Lady Indians, the senior right fielder, number 16, Alex Avancho.
Back here, bottom of the 4th, Avancho leading off for the Indians. Foul ball, strike 1. Both the 3rd baseman and the 1st baseman are playing in a little bit, expecting maybe a little slap hit or a bunt. I think they're going to go back a little bit after that swing. So high, 1-1. There's that outside pitch to the right-hander that the pitchers are getting tonight for a strike. 1-2. Ball is high. 2-2. Right here, we'd love to see a first, the leadoff hitter get on base, put that pressure back on the Sailor defense. Ball is high and outside. 3-2. Inside, that's a walk. So Avancho's on base with the free pass, and you get the leadoff hitter up. Coming up now is Rutherford.
The senior second baseman, number 33, Kinley Rutherford.
haven't been paying attention to their walk-up music. You know what I'm talking about? They come up and they have. I have to start listening now because then you can kind of get the feel for the player.
Yeah.
Rutherford swing away, gets the out, and it's almost got double play, but they are safe after the sort of flip to the first baseman.
That was a bit messy.
So 1 out, still a run on first.
The sun's gone down.
So. Yes, it has. Vasquez is up, had a single last time she was up. Ball is fielded fair and gets her out at first, but the runner advances to second, so 2 outs and a runner on second. Purdy got on base for the fielder's choice. Last at bat. Ball's high, ball 1. Ball is hit slow grounder, fielded by the shortstop and over to the first baseman for the out. So Indians don't take advantage of the run, the leadoff hit. 3-2 is the score. Back for the top of the 5th right after this.
Top of the order, top of the 5th, Venice Sailors. It will be the right fielder, number 1, Gianna Williams.
Riley, watch hands, watch hands. Expect the play, stay up.
Top of the 5th and top of the batting order for the Sailors with Gianna Williams. Foul ball. 1 strike. And Williams is one of those players that she just gets it in play and starts running around like crazy. So that's what you like to have at the top of your order, getting a lot of at-bats to create a little chaos.
Start the momentum.
That's it. You're a spark plug. You get things going. Got the strike on that one. 0-2. That'll change the plans a little bit for Williams. Swings away and gets the 3rd strike. Nice pitch on that one. That was a little high. She had to chase it, and she gets the strikeout. So keeping Williams off the base pass for the first time tonight. Now up is number 21, Summer Spears, center fielder. She has 2 hits in the night as well. Ball is high and outside. 1-0. High and outside again, 2-0. It's funny how fall sports start super hot, the weather does, and they get cold. And the spring sports start super cold for us.
That's very true.
and end hot.
Mm-hmm.
You see, hopefully that fan was okay from Sarasota, but you wouldn't see that a month and a half ago where somebody was getting a little too overheated at a game.
Gotta drink water.
That is the key. Water and sunscreen. That's a necessity in Florida.
They help so much.
My dermatologist is always proud of me that I put my sunscreen on as much as I do. Yeah, I get compliments about it. I guess we still. I hope it stays that way. 3-0 is the count. There's a strike. 3-1. Make that 3-2. Two nice pitches in a row from Neptune. Ball's high fly to short right field. And that's Ivancho getting underneath it for the second out of the inning. So the two spark plugs in this game with 2 hits, both are taken out. The fly out and the strikeout for 2 outs, and now we get the home run hitter from the first inning, Gingrich.
All right.
And even her out was a pretty well hit out the last time. So we'll see if Neptune can get past this part of the batting order here. Ball was a little high for ball 1. Another well hit ball, center field, back to the wall, and gone. Thought for a second there that Purdy might have had it, but just kind of off of her glove, and another home run there for Gingrich. She's got 2 for the night and making the score now. Sailors 4, Indians 2. That ball was coming. That
She
thing
put a
came
lot
out
of
hot.
power there.
That was going out by a line drive. I'm sure Purdy feels like she could have caught that one, but that's not an easy play when you're trying to find the wall, look for the ball, and it's coming at you 1,000 miles an hour.
Yep, got a bit too much power there.
So number 4 hitter Carly Ramsden up now, shortstop for the Sailors. Ball's well hit to right center field, and that's in there for the gap. Looks like it could be 2 bases, and it is double for Ramsden. So the 3-4 hitters are actually 1, 2, 3, 4 hitters for Sarasota have been hot tonight.
Yeah, that's for sure. But still got some game to go.
This is not a problem. You just got to get this out. They got 2 outs. Get this batter out, and you're out of trouble. That's a good pitch. I called it a ball, but that's a good pitch to get her off speed. There's a strike, 1-1. Ground ball foul, 1-2. Well hit to left center field. Just out of outstretched hands to Sullivan, and Ramsden will score, and Pint will go in for a double, making it 5-2 Sailors. The heart of the batting order was really hitting the ball well tonight for the Sailors. Back-to-back doubles. Up now is number 15, Sheridan Swain. Here's a strike. Get up there, 0-1. Pop up. Looks like there's room over there for the first baseman Sullivan, and there is, and that's the third out of the inning. Well, some big hits, a home run and 2 doubles that get 2 more runs for the Sailors in the top of the 5th, making it 5-2. See what happens in the bottom when the Indians get up their chance to hit right after this.
Top of the lineup, number 7, Ray Smith.
Fifth, Ray Smith is up. Almost gets hit by the pitch, but manages to kind of sneak away. 1-0. Smith singled the last time she was up. Ball is inside, 2-0. Base hit. Infield was in, and she found the spot for it and on first. So another single for Smith, which brings up the other Smith, Kaylin Smith. She sacrificed over the run of the last time she was up. See if the same thing happens. Smith swings away and base hit right over the third baseman's head. She was playing in. Now we got first and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Sullivan singled last time she was up. The coach for the Sailors coming out to the mound to talk to the players. Probably a little strategy right here. And you got to think right now you got the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up, all the power hitters for the Indians, and you're probably saying don't give them anything that they can drive into the either over the fence or into the gaps. Are they switching? I think they're going to go to a new pitcher here.
Oh, okay.
So it's Gingrich, the home run hitter, now pitching. She's warming up, so they made the switch. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot more switching that's going to happen here. They're going to do a few little
Bit of
move around
strategy.
stuff. Yeah. And maybe they saw something with, they said, hey, you know what, we see a little something here. You're giving up it's a lot of hits the last couple 10 hitters or so. So
Right.
time to make a change. So we were just talking a little bit in the break. I was telling you my favorite TV show that's on TV right now, but I am not a binge watcher. Are you a binge watcher at all, Emma?
It has to be a good show to binge watch.
So I think the only show I've binge watched where I watched everything for sure was Ted Lasso.
I've not seen it.
It's a very good show. It's weirdly sports related with the soccer side of it, which is funny, but it's a show that can be extremely funny and then extremely there's some episodes where you're like, wow, that was really well done how they wrote it.
Tell them what you're watching now.
American Idol.
Yeah.
I went old school. I was all about it when it was Kelly Clarkson, and now I'm 25 seasons later and I'm watching it again. So
A loyal fan.
Sundays and Mondays. Big swing by Sullivan. Fouls it off down the left field line, so 0-1. But you like to see that aggression. A nice good swing, a nice big swing at that one. Especially with a new pitcher trying to get herself, find the strike zone and get it right. And that first pitch could have been the right one to get. Ooh. So 1-1. That was close. Somebody was chirping at somebody about something, and the umpire giving a little warning over there on the third base side. Ball is high and inside. 2-1. I think strategically, maybe you want to see her throw a couple strikes before you start swinging away too much. 2-1. That's over her head. 3-1.
Some high balls.
I think if I'm up to bat right now, I want to see a strike out of her. She's been wild high the last couple. Base hit. Runners will advance. I think they'll hold up right there. Base is loaded. Still no outs. And number 4 hitter, Riley Sullivan, coming up. She's single last time she was up, so we'll see if we can keep this hitting streak going for her. Infield's playing in, which means that anything to the infield and the ground, they're going to home plate to get out at home.
Bring it home.
And the outfield is probably playing at equal depth. So big at bat here for Sullivan. See what she can come up with. Bases loaded, no outs. Pitches outside. Ball 1. And we've got. I think they're gonna pull the pitcher right now. I think. Is she walking over to the umpire? Don't know what this is all about. Drop one of her papers.
I was gonna say, it seems maybe something with the footing, or
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. She was saying something about something, but I don't know how that makes a difference. You can fix that if you want to.
Well, she has all of the papers.
So 1-0, still the count. Nice pitch coming home. Get the play at home for the out. The 1 out. No run. So see if Queen can do something with it now. And that's why you play in like that, because if you can cut it off and go right home, and they have to run, so they're sort of dead in the water right there. Ball was inside. She almost ducked right into that one. Ball was low, 2-0. I'm waiting for a strike. I'm not sure if I might have to swing the bat until I see one. Yep, there's outside, 3-0. Walk brings a run in right here. Be patient. There it is, their walk. Oh, they called a strike? Wow, that thing looked like it was way outside.
There you go.
It's all right, we've seen a strike now. Now we'll see what you come up with. You got something you like over the plate, you swing, otherwise you're being patient a little still. That is the walk. So the run comes in, making it 5-3, and still bases loaded with one out. Vancho up, walked the last time she was up. Coach Constantino talking to the home plate umpire. We're going to get a pinch runner for Queen. That is Creamer pinch running for Queen. I like that last at bat. Very patient, you know. There's a strike. That's the strike that they're getting tonight. So she found the spot now on that one. A little different when it's one strike on you instead of 2 balls or something like that. Makes it a little easier to throw. Not as tense. There's one way outside. 1-1. Good eye, 2-1. Just a little high. Three and one. Just a little high on these pitches. She found that one spot in the first pitch. Inside, ball 4. Another run scores. 5-4. Still bases loaded.
I was gonna say, bases still loaded. Wow.
When you see a pitcher struggling like that, it's very frustrating when you're the coach and the pitcher. But you gotta take the walk when you can take it, especially with the bases loaded.
Right.
And each batter comes up, the pressure gets a little bit more on you. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta get the first one over the plate.
Oh yeah, the pressure builds for sure.
No doubt. Rutherford up for the Indians. That's a ball inside. 1-0. There's a strike. Took a little something off that one and put it right down the middle. 1-1. There you go. Ball come home. Safe.
Oh!
A little bit of a low throw. So now the score is tied, 5-5, and bases are still loaded. Just a little up the line and a one hopper.
It was almost like the ball bounced out of her net.
Yeah, that's a tough play. You're trying to keep your foot on the brace for the out, and you're trying to scoop it up. And catcher's glove sometimes is not the one that you can do that with.
Right.
That little short hopper. Isn't it 5-5? There it is. When I don't see the score change, I get impatient with it. Making a switch here. Coach Constantino playing a little strategy. Looks like he's got number 25 coming in. That is Kiera Evans hitting for Vasquez. Ball's inside and gone. And she's safe.
Oh.
Indians take the lead on the pass ball, or maybe a wild pitch. I wouldn't know how they're going to call that.
It's a great one.
So Indians now in the lead, 6-5. Sort of on the tail of a bunch of errors, and the coach is back out. I think they're going to make the switch on the pitcher. Looks like DiPastino might be coming in. Saw her running into the dugout. So the patient hitting of the Indians, or even non-hitting, taking the walks, putting the pressure on the pitcher, it finally just kind of paid off for them. That last pitch a little wild, and able to take advantage of it. And so now you got a 4-run bottom of the inning, and you get a 6-5 lead for the Indians. You can tell the person playing the music changed a little bit. Little Eagles compared to what was being played before. Little
more pop.
90s pop.
Yeah.
Something going on like that. So actually, it's number 18 who's pitching for the Sailors. I do believe I have the name of that person. That's Gemma Mulholland. Gemma Mulholland is a pitcher for the Sailors. Tough situation. Second and third, 1 out. 4 runs already in for the Indians in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Evans still up with 1 ball on her right now. There's a nice pitch. 1-1. Coming in there with one, somebody's already got a ball on her, and you got to go in there and throw a strike right off the bat. That's a nice pitch.
Yeah.
Ball's outside. 2-1. Good pitch inside, Evans went for it, 2-2. And there's a strikeout. Good bit of hitting right there. She worked it inside, and Evans had to chase it. She had to pick up the plate, didn't quite get it. So a strikeout brings it. This is the second out of the inning, and we've got Maya Purdy up now for the Indians. Little tapper off the home plate. Foul. 1 strike on Purdy. Little nubber up to the pitcher and easy out. So Indians get 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th to take the lead, 6-5. Sarasota coming up to see if they can get back in the lead right after this.
Leading off, top of the 6th, Sarasota Sailors is going to be the pitcher number 19, Gio Pasquino.
So DePastino's up, followed by Kasky, and I know they made some switches, so we'll see if they'll have Shashinsky out of the game, so we'll see who's batting in her place. And then the top of the order, which has been red hot for the Sailors, so going to have to face that top of the order sometime before this game is over. Neptune with a pitch, fly ball, shallow center field. Purdy calls everybody off and makes the catch for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. You like those kind of things right there. That's called being effective. Not even efficient. That's effective. Kasky up for the Sailors. She singled the last time she was up. Ball's a little low and outside for ball 1. Ball was inside and pulled. She almost pulled that, hit it backwards. She pulled it so hard to the left. But a good pitch. 1-1. Ball's a little high. 2-1. Again, a little off speed, pulled it foul. 2-2. Ground ball to short. Handled by Smith and throws and gets the out. Good play right there. Smith looked very smooth on that play. So 2 outs. And we've got, looks like number 11 is coming up for the Sailors. That is Jade Hendrickson coming up to hit. Or maybe not. She's not there anymore. Did she forget something?
It's a moment of pause.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with the pitcher.
I apologize. Looks like
It's gonna be number 18.
The pitcher hitting in the 9 spot.
And that is Mulholland.
Number 18, Gemma Mulholland.
So that's the switches they were making before. They must have put 11 in the head, but now that 18 is pitching, they put her in the hit instead. So they're making sure they get everybody in the right spot. So Mulholland, see if she can came in and did a great job pitching. See if she can get a spark here with a base hit. Ooh, I like that pitch a little inside. Neptune's been, again, since that first inning, even with the few runs that were scored since, she got a good pace on everything. She seems like she's getting into rhythm the whole game. A little bit more. A little high, 2 balls. Inside again, 3-0.
She's got really good technique.
It's definitely, you got that right. She's just telling the catcher, I know I'm throwing a little inside. She wouldn't have a problem with it. Sometimes pitchers get a little, they think they're getting, she gets hitting strikes and they're not. So 4-pitch walk puts Mulholland on, still 2 outs. Brings up the top of the order for Gianna Williams. And they've been hot. They are 1, 2, 3. Top 3 batters are 6 for 9 hitting tonight. So definitely hot hitting. Although Neptune got her striking out last time up, so see if she can keep that going. Ball's outside. And at this point, if you're Neptune, you gotta just throw strikes. Put it to your defense a little bit.
Right.
There's the ground ball, and she can just step on first, and she's out for the 3rd out. So good inning right there for the Indians. Other than the walk, they pitch perfect. So going to the bottom of the 6th inning, still leads 6-5. We'll be back here at Venice High School right after this.
Top of our lineup, the bottom of the 6th. It's our senior left fielder, number 7, Ray Smith.
bottom of the 6th inning, leadoff hitter Ray Smith up. She's singled the last 2 times she's been up. See if she can stay hot. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Mulholland has been pretty strong since she's got in here. She shut down the last inning and then comes out here with a quick strike on Smith. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball, strike 2. She's the first pitcher tonight has been finding that inside pitch on the right-handed hitter. The right-handed hitters kind of get him to pull it out, pull it foul or swing and miss. So 1 and 2 is the count. Smith kind of pitched out the hit on that one. I bet she wants that one back. Still 1 and 2. There's the pitch that he's been giving him all night. So consistency by the home plate umpire, getting that outside strike, and Mulholland finds it for the first out of the inning. Kaylin Smith up now. Ball is inside, ball 1. Big swing on Smith, chasing that outside strike to go 1 and 1. There's swinging down to third baseman Gingrich, over to Caskey. 2 outs.
Brings up our number 3 hitter, the junior first baseman, number 22, Molly Sullivan.
And Molly Sullivan's up for the Indians. See if she can keep this, get a little momentum here in the bottom of the 6th. Got that pitch that time. Good job of the catcher framing that just nicely. Slow ground to second, handled and thrown over to first. And innings go 1, 2, 3. So here we go, top of the 7th inning. Indians up by 1. Let's see if Neptune and defense can keep Sarasota from coming back. Be right after this. Back after this.
7th. Senior. Number 2, Summer Speed.
So leading off here at the top of the 7th, number 21, Summer Spears. Double, single, and a fly out, so she's made contact every time she's been up. Neptune with a good pitch right there to go 0-1. Good setup there by the catcher too. Nice setup. Lays a little bunt down. Tough play. Too much speed. That's just. What? I don't know what's going on here.
Seems to be some confusion.
So they're calling it a foul ball?
That's like 2.
Yeah, the ball must have hit her or something must have happened. So it didn't get the hit. So we're at 2 strikes. Umpire called it the whole way, so he saw what he saw. No argument from any of the coaches. Here we go again. Spears 0-2. Just a little outside. Seemed like she got that pitch on the first one, not on the second one. 1-2. Slaps it foul on top of the Indian dugout. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little low, outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Slap her down the third base line. She is fast, boy. That was all Sullivan can do to get that ball out of her glove, and she was already down the line. Especially coming out of that left side of the batter's box over there, she's hauling.
Moving
you know
too
what?
quick.
That brings up the big home run hitter for tonight. Two of them for Ashley Gingrich. See if she's got anything else left in the tank here. So now first, safe. Ball 1 on that pitch. That's ball 2. 2-0. Touch outside, 3-0. I can understand why she's being careful, because Gingrich has to have 2 home runs and a fly out, so she's put the ball in play very well tonight as well.
Right.
Yep. There's a strike. 3-1. Foul ball. 3-2. big pitch right here. See if you can get her swing and miss. Double play would be nice. See if there's something good brewing here at this next pitch. Pitch hard out to center field, and there's Purdy on the play. So once again, Gingrich hits it hard, but this time Purdy was right where she needed to be for the first out.
I bet that felt good to kick.
Yeah, no doubt. Ramsden up now for the Sailors. She's 2 for 3. Had a double last time she was up. Popped up. Who's calling for it? Somebody called him off. So Sullivan came over and just took over on that one. I'm taller. I'm going to catch it. Those are the plays when you see it, you're like, no, this is going to be one of those fall into each other moments. But Sullivan did a good job of taking over
right there for her teammate.
Yep. So 2 outs. And Pint up. She doubled last time she was up as well. There's a strike. That was a little up in the zone, but right over the middle of the plate. That's a tough one to not swing at. Fly ball right field, back to the warning track, and it's misplayed. 1 run will score. Pint will get to third, and she stays there. Tie score with 2 outs and a strike on her. Nice hitting by Pint. Eventually got all turned around on that one. Kind of fell one way, and then ball kept on drifting away. It's that side spin, if you want to call it. The ball keeps tailing away from you, going the other direction. It can be hard to pick up. So the go-ahead run is on third. Still 2 outs. Sheridan Swain 0 for 3 tonight. 0 for 2, I'm sorry, 0 for 2. A little high, ball 1. There's a strike. Got that inside strike that time. 1-1. Base hit. Scores the go-ahead run. 7-6 Sailors. Patient hitting that time by Swain. So Sailors with 2 outs, with some clutch hitting, gets 2 runs across to take the lead 7-6. DiPastino up for the Sailors. Fly ball to right. That time, good catch by Vancho, making up a little bit for that fly ball earlier. Yeah, no doubt. So here it comes down to this. 7-6 Sailors. Indians are in the bottom of the 7th. Need to make a little comeback right here. We'll come back and see if it happens right after this.
Number 14, Riley Sullivan.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning. Riley Sullivan leading off for the Indians. Strike 1 to Sullivan. And strike 2. That was a good pitch right there. Sullivan just got to get composed. Protect the plate. Can't let anything near the plate. You got to swing at it. Foul ball keeps it alive. Still 0-2. Mulholland has been pitching really well since she got in the game. I mean, just under control, finding her spot where she wants it. It's a heck of a job coming in because it was kind of getting out of control there in the 5th. 0-2 to Sullivan. Little nubber down the line, foul. That's when you got to swing it. Whatever's there, you got to protect that plate wherever you can. Again, fights it off, inside pitch. Still 0-2. That's the pitch Mulholland's been getting everybody out on. That inside pitch. It's hard to get the barrel on that and stay alive, but good job of hitting by the cleanup hitter Sullivan.
Might be a signature name.
Sure it is. And the fly ball just out of the reach of the right fielder. Still 0-2. This is one of the ones you keep on doing this stuff, and then that's where you get a base hit, because you just keep on waiting, and then you find the one and you jump all over it. Oh, wanted to chase it and didn't. Good bit of hitting right there. 1 and 2. That high pitch, there's something about it. It's in everybody's DNA. They want to go chase after it, but she did a good job stopping her bat.
Naturally, you want to hit it. Yeah.
It's right by. It's high in your eyes. You're like, oh, there it is.
Yep.
Like, nope, that's not the one. 2 and 2. I wouldn't want to be talking to everybody at that point. I'd be annoyed. I got you. Base hit right up the middle. I told you that was good hitting. It was going to pay off, and it did. So single for Riley Sullivan, and we've got the tying run on first base right now. 31, Addison Queen up next. So it's either going to be a sacrifice bunt. Everybody looking for that. Now she's swinging away. Ball's outside, ball 1. Ball's inside, ball 2. Sometimes pitchers think somebody's going to bunt. They could have throw pitches around it a little bit. So with no bunt, it's kind of maybe thrown off Mulholland a little bit. Ball 3, a little high. I don't think you're swinging it at all on this next one. You want to see if you can get that strike in there. There's a strike, 3-1. I'm sure Queen looked at that pitch and said, oh, I want to swing at it, but it's just, you got to make a throw strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs, bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, 3-2. Comes a 3-2 pitch. And you got her swinging. Good pitch. That's that inside pitch that she's been just killing in the innings with. That's what she got in the game. So she finds that spot again. Still runner on first, 1 out. 7-6 is the score. Bottom of the 7th inning. Alex Avancho up. Ball back up the middle. Takes the out at first. Almost threw it away. So 2 outs. Advances Sullivan over for the second. And here's Rutherford coming up with 2 outs. What's going on?
Just a reset.
There we go. 2 outs. Rutherford chops it off the plate, foul. 1 strike.
Made contact.
Made contact. There's a strike. That's that pitch again. So 2-0-2, 2 outs. Time runners at second. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Base hit. So gets the base hit, Rutherford. And as you can hear in the press box, folks wanted to see Sullivan make it home, but it was close. That's a close call right there. So second and third.
And through first.
And Evans is up.
It was a nice play.
It was. Evans in. Slow grounder. Oh, off of her foot. I'm sorry, because that was going to be a base hit. That was going to be a nice little infield hit right there. With a fly to right field and caught, and that's the ball game. So Indians had a heck of a shot there to score some runs in the seventh inning and couldn't quite get it. And the final score is the Sarasota Sailors 7 and the Venice Indians 6. End of a season for the Indians, and everybody goes on. We're just disappointed tonight. For all the fans out there of Vibrant Aspect Media, the YouTube channel, thanks for joining us tonight. We do appreciate it. And keep looking for more Venice Indian sports here in the future. Appreciate that. For Emma Gallagher, for Francis Haynes, and for myself, John Massoni, thank you for watching tonight. Go Indians.